This is My Child Will Thrive, and I'm your host, Tara Hunkin, nutritional therapy practitioner, certified GAPS practitioner, restorative wellness practitioner, and mother. I'm thrilled to share with you the latest information, tips, resources, and tools to help you on the path to recovery for your child with ADHD, autism, sensory processing disorder, or learning disabilities. My own experiences with my daughter, combined with as much training as I can get my hands on, research I can dig into, and conferences I can attend, have helped me to develop systems and tools for parents like you who feel overwhelmed trying to help their children. So sit back as I share another great topic to help you on your journey. A quick disclaimer before we get started. My Child Will Thrive is not a substitute for working with a qualified healthcare practitioner. The information provided on this podcast is not intended to diagnose or treat your child. Please consult your healthcare practitioner before implementing any information or treatments that you have learned about on this podcast. There are many gifted, passionate, and knowledgeable practitioners with hundreds, if not thousands, of hours of study and clinical experience available to help guide you. Part of our goal is to give you the knowledge and tools you'll need to effectively advocate for your child so that you don't blindly implement each new treatment that comes along. No one knows your child better than you. No one knows your child's history like you do or can better judge what is normal or abnormal for your child. The greatest success in recovery comes from the parent being informed and asking the right questions and making the best decisions for their child in coordination with a team of qualified practitioners in different areas of specialty. Today's podcast is sponsored by the Autism, ADHD, and Sensory Processing Disorder Summit. In order to learn more about the summit and to sign up for free, please go to www.mychildwillthrive.com/summit. Welcome back to the My Child Will Thrive podcast. Today is Toolkit Tuesday. What is Toolkit Tuesday? It is the day that we review one of the tools in the My Child Will Thrive toolkit, which you can find for free at www.mychildwillthrive.com/toolkit. So today, what I want to do is go over one of the tools that you can use every single day. What it does is it helps you keep on track, make sure that what you're doing with your child is consistent, it's recorded, and everyone that might be involved in your child's day-to-day care is aware of what's going on. So that tool is called the Daily Protocol Tracker, or the Biomedical and Nutritional Therapy Protocol Tracker. It is the tool that I created for myself so that I wasn't the only one in the household to know what we were doing with, and it's what I recommend to everyone, because not only does it summarize on one page that you can stick on the fridge in your kitchen, so it's a reminder to everyone what's going on, but also it is a tool that you can, when things change, you can file the current one away and fill out a new one so that when you made a change to your child's protocols. So it's a great part of your ongoing medical history that's so important to effective care and efficient care for your child. So what does it look like? Again, as I mentioned, it is a one-page downloadable free tool that you can get from the My Child Will Thrive toolkit. What it does is it tracks all those things that you're doing each and every day. So for example, if your child is on a certain supplement protocol at this particular time, the first column says what's the supplement, or maybe it's even a functional food that you're trying to make sure your child gets every day. So what's that supplement or food? The next column tracks the purpose. So why are you giving your child that supplement? Often we need to know, I believe actually, that we should always know why we're giving a particular supplement or doing a particular therapy with our child. That helps both us understand if we need to make any decisions around altering something that particular day because something's come up, but also so that everybody understands the importance of following this protocol because they will understand what it will impact for your child. So for example, if your child is on a digestive supplement, like digestive enzymes or HCl with pepsin, those particular supplements are taken with a meal. And if someone who's not as familiar with their protocol and what their challenges are, if you tell them on this in the second column of this tracker that it's to support their digestion and so they can feel better throughout the day, but also get the nutrients that you're feeding them, it is really helpful to everyone to understand that. It also forces you, when you're going to a practitioner and they put your child on a particular supplement, to remind you to ask why that supplement is being used at this particular point in time. So the first column is what you're doing or what they're supposed to be taking at that particular point in time. The second one is to explain the purpose of it. And then the columns that follow that on the tracker are things of how many times per day they're taken, are they taken with a meal or without a meal, and so forth. So the rest of the columns help you track, remind people visually how many capsules or tablets or teaspoons or tablespoons are being taken at which points in the day and under what circumstances. So it's just that simple. There are several rows. You can track all the different things. And at the bottom of this one-page document is an area, a big box area for you to write other things that are happening on a regular and repeated basis with your child. If you're going to do some kind of functional neuro rehab routine, you could even write that down there. You're going to do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday at this particular time. And then these are the things you're going to do. You might have a little shorthand that you put down there just to remind people you're doing that. If you are trying to have your child take Epsom salt baths a few times a week or baking soda baths, that's somewhere that you can write that. If there are other things that you're doing that happen each and every week or every day, this is the perfect place. Again, it's just as simple as that. It's a one-page document. It really does not take long to fill out. And if you have been at this for a while, in particular, you'll realize the value of this because we do change what we do over time. Having a record of what we've done and at what point we've changed it so that your child's name and date go on the top of this. So every time you fill it out, because a change has been made overall in the strategy, you fill out a new one-pager and you're going to date that so you'll know what the history was. It makes it so much easier when you're trying to pull together different protocols from a whole bunch of different practitioners and have it all in one place, but also so that if you're working with different practitioners on different aspects of your child's care, you can bring this one pager to them and they can see all the different things that you're doing with your child, and it helps them make sure that everything's integrating properly. And lastly, it's just a great way for you not to have to search through to remind yourself of all the things that you need to do in the day and pull out different slips of paper from different people. And if you have someone that is caring for your child while you're at work or because you go out for an evening, here you don't have to worry about pulling that information together so other people can support your child's program and care when you can't be there with them. So that is the protocol tracker, the daily tracker. And again, you don't have to fill it out daily. It's just there as a daily reminder for you. Tools like this tool are all part of the overall system that I created called the RARE method to help manage your child's care so you can make the best decisions for them for where they're at this point in time with the best information, the best data that you can collect. You can find all these free downloadable tools in the mychildwillthrive.com toolkit at www.mychildwillthrive.com/toolkit for free. And if you would prefer to dive in deeper and have some support as well as some additional education as you go through implementing these tools and deciding on the best course of action for your particular child, you can also join the mychildwillthrive.com Knowledge Vault membership, and that can be found at www.mychildwillthrive.com/knowledge vault if you're interested in diving deeper into this and getting some supports along the way. Have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you again on the next podcast.
So that's a wrap. Thanks for joining me this week on My Child Will Thrive. I'm so passionate about giving you the tools and information you need to help your child recover. And as they say, it takes a village, so join us in the My Child Will Thrive Village Facebook group. where you can meet like-minded parents and stay up to date on everything we have going on at My Child Will Thrive. This is Tara Hunkin, and I'll catch you on the next podcast or over at mychildwillthrive.com.